Hey, I'm trying out some new background music. It's a good way to start. It's waking me up a little bit. How are you? I'm Ann Audrey here for Writers Write. I'm saying I'm Audrey because I'm putting my book up. I usually go by Ann Kimbrough, but this is my pen name. It's actually a combination of my first name and my mom's first name in honor to her because we lost her a few years back. And she would love this book because she loved books. And it's anyway. I am doing this thing where I am promoting books for a week. This week is mine, but if you have a book that you'd like me to promote, I'd be happy to put it up here. Anyway, at least you'll see what I'm writing. I'm working on this series always when I'm with you guys. And I am going to get us started here shortly. We usually start our first sprint 5 minutes after the hour. Let's see. Oh, my happy music went away. That was how long? They had upbeat, inspiring music that was 2 minutes long. That's all you get. I actually really liked it. And now they're giving me an ad. Meh. Okay, we'll see if they have a longer piece of music. That would be nicer. How are you today? It's Wednesday. We made it to hump day. Traditionally hump day. I don't know if it's your hump day. But we'll pretend it is. Let's see, now I got some very cinematic stuff. A cozy beat. I don't know if this is royalty free though. But once again, it's really short. Okay. Never mind. They're not playing nice with me, this channel on YouTube. I'll have to go back to the tried and true. I always like to find somebody new, but I know this one works. We just need something our brains can hear, fills in the void of the hum of the heating system, the HVAC, and something that you can easily tune out. That's kind of my goal with it. And I do like this YouTube station. It's my go-to. So thank you to all the people at Relax Music Meditation YouTube channel. We'll do a little shout out to them. This is royalty free, which makes it really cool. Let's see if I get that right. I can even type today. Yay. I'm that awake. Oh, it was hard. I just did not want to go to bed last night. Do you ever have that? I mean, technically I was like, I could have, but I don't want to. So I fell asleep in the chair downstairs. TV was on, I guess, but I slept there for a little bit and then I came upstairs and then I really didn't want to go to sleep. Anyway, now I pay for it because I could have easily kept sleeping this morning, but I'm dedicated to being here for you. Well, the truth is I'm dedicated to being here to do this because of the results that I get, that you get, that everybody that joins us gets. Even if you can't show up live, if you just replay these later at your leisure, when it actually fits into your schedule, it really adds up. I mean, I can't say that enough, I guess. I can, but I haven't yet, because it's always good to keep pointing out the fact that these little sprints, for me, 3 times a week, are helping write books. And so, of course, it's rushing towards the end of January. I can't believe it. So fast. And I started something last September that some of you will probably have heard me talk about, which is I wanted to challenge myself every month to really focus on what I can complete and put out into the world. Because in 2019, I just felt like I got to the end of that year and I hadn't put out a lot. And so in thinking it over, it took me until September of 2020 to say, hey, let's do something about this. In spite of being in a pandemic, I want to see content created and released into the world. And of course, all I have at my fingertips to do it by myself is books and podcasts. So those are the two things I've been focusing on. But this month, I thought I would get the fourth book out, at least the Kindle, not the paperback. Well, I knew it would take a little longer because these are short reads. So I'm combining, it's my first paperback actually in the series, I'm combining the first 4 into one book. So that will definitely come out next month, but I'm afraid I might finish the manuscript. I mean, I just got this week till Sunday, and I'm still slogging through, like, I'm always like in 2 chapters, so I'm like in 6, 7. I might be in, I just took the time and re-outlined. So I do know what happens in all the rest of the chapters, but I'm still stuck somewhere in the middle-ish to end. Middle-ish. It's very middle, actually. These are only like 10 chapter books, and so I'm in 6. I don't know if I can finish it in the week. The manuscript, I definitely can't even get the Kindle out this week, so I failed on that. But the way I look at a failure like that is that at least I pushed it much closer to completion than I would have if I didn't have a goal. So I'm not going to beat myself up about it because I do know I work on it every day, and some days more than others. I was distracted yesterday. So I don't know if I actually work just on my podcast. So I'm actually kind of doubling down on the podcast this week because I think the 4th podcast, I'll have to promote the podcast. I'll put something up for it next week. Unless someone sends me a book. I've done 2 other books that aren't mine, but they're ones I went and I knew people that came here had books and I went and found them. So I am actively always open to any suggestions that you have. If you have artwork, I can put it up here and I'll share a link in the description to send people to your stuff. Whether it be, whatever you have out there that you're trying to promote when it comes to your creative endeavors, I'll happily promote it for a week. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, when you show up here, you can see it. Yay! Anyway, I am doubling down on my podcast this week. However, I'm only working on my cozy mystery with you. Let's see. I'm going to just double check that this is working. And I'm not just talking to myself, because I can see that it looks like I'm the only one here, which is okay. Wednesdays are my days where people catch up with me online. I do get a lot of listens, which is always very nice. Playbacks, I'm always surprised. Happily surprised that you check me out in a recorded fashion. But that means, yeah, I guess that's me. Okay, it is working. Usually I rely on Andrew, but I knew he wasn't going to be here today. So hi, Andrew, when you play this back after your very hard, long, wonderful day at work. I hope it was good. And I'm glad to see you here. I hope your doggy's doing better. Okay. Sounds good. So it's really hard to tell if the music's too loud because it's here and it's here. It sounds a little loud just because I'm hearing it in stereo. Now I can actually hear it. Alright, well, it's going to be the way it is. Alright. We ready? We ready to do this? I'm late. I've been babbling on. Okay, sorry about that. It's all right. Sometimes we're writers. We don't have to go exactly by schedule, although it's nice when we do. Okay, 25 minutes is on our lovely clock. On your mark, get set, right. We're sprinting now. We're going to do 2 25-minute writing sprints. Have at it. Oh, focus. I still need like a few minutes of yawning, I think, before I'm ready to write, but I'm going to jump to all right. And my critique group meets this week, so that always pushes me along. Oh, and I got some good news. I can drink coffee again, although this is still my fake tea coffee. But I can go back to drinking coffee. So now that's the debate of, should I? A little, maybe. Can you really go back to a little coffee? We'll see. I gave it up because I thought I should to be better for my body. But I found out that My body was okay. Sometimes it's all in your head. But I still have a lot of coffee stuff, like coffee, pods or Keurig cups, so I have to use them. We'll see. I gave it up really easy this time, so it made me sort of think that somehow I wasn't addicted to the caffeine this go round. I do love coffee. Hey, I can see someone's there. Hi. Say hi in the chat if you'd like. Otherwise, just jump into your writing. When I can actually see the screen, I'm going to do it. Let's see. I might have almost finished this chapter. I highlighted the word delectables. I think that was because I wasn't sure if I spelled it correctly. At moments like this, I like to ask the phone. Delectables. Ah. I used an I and it should have been an E. What did I learn? Groovy. Oh man. Oh, excuse me. I really am. I really do need the coffee this morning. Should have had some. Okay. Focus, focus, focus. I'm talking to you. I mean me. Oh, okay. Posture. Oh yeah. Now I remember it all. It's all coming back to me. I still can't see. Okay. Gotta wake myself up. Oh, stretching time. Woo! There we go. 25 minutes down. Groovy. Oops, stop, please. Oh, my keyboard is low. Means I gotta plug it in. How'd you do? Finish up what you were doing? Let's see, what was I doing? Oh, I can come back to that. I was making good progress. Let's see. I wasn't really sure. I forgot to look how many words I started out with. But this chapter now is over 1,000 words, so that's good. I didn't write 1,000 in that sitting, but probably a few hundred. Guess, give or take. Hey! Braid, hey, Braid Bronson, how are you? Thanks for checking in. Slow night. Oh, cool. I hope your rewrites are going good. I'm still working on the Cozy Mystery, book 4 in this series. Yep. You having a slow night? Me, it's a slow morning. Just writing away, though, so that's always good. I'm glad you could join me. I usually like to say us, but you know, it is just me. What genre are you working on? With my writing producing partner, we do a lot of action, thrillers, that kind of stuff. We've got several scripts out there now and some big hands. It always seems to be the thing of, it's really, I don't know, at one point when I started screenwriting, I thought how hard it was to get your scripts into the right hands. So now after several years, it suddenly seems easy, but it's just as hard at that level to try to get people to commit. It's a lot of, it seems like it ends up being a lot of relationship building. But animation, wow, cool. Well, that's a great genre right now. I see a lot of stuff about how that part of our business is booming, in the sense of that's what they're looking for right now. It's sort of a little more COVID friendly, I guess. Oh, cool. Still trying to break in. Ah, well, don't give up trying. Have you seen a few years back we did a bunch of episodes for Screenwriters Beat. So I don't know if that'll help you, but the whole goal of that for myself and my friends that would come on those calls were that we were all at that stage where we were just breaking in, and we had broken in, and in the beginning it just feels like you're constantly breaking in. Even if you get a little job, you have to just do it all over again. And I'd like to say that I thought that that would end at some point, but no. It probably doesn't end until you're more like an A-lister, or when you get to the point where you have a resume of body of work kind of resume that other people can promote for you. It's just really hard. Over the years, I've tried very hard to build up my screenwriting. You've seen them all. Cool. Thanks. I hope you gleaned something useful from them. They were fun to do. One of the reasons we wanted to do it was that, we just felt like there wasn't enough of our kind of screenwriter out there, when of course all our friends are at the same level or thereabouts. We wanted to know also, how do you break in? I can just say that it's you just can't give up. Bring it back. Yeah, I would like to get the old crew together. I've thought about it, because we could do a Zoom call now, because back then basically stopped doing it. If you saw the last few, to me, are quite sketchily put together. I tried really hard to do something. It was always at best a Skype call. But Google Hangouts became YouTube, became part of YouTube, I should say. It didn't become YouTube, and it just sort of changed. The ability was so good that you could get that many people online, and the system turned it into a video, and I really didn't have to mess with it beyond that, as you could tell. Anyway, thank you for watching those, and yeah, I should get the gang back together for a Zoom call. I was thinking we should do one about how you can get some work right now, but it's really hard to get work right now. That's why I'm working on my books and my podcast. And to that effect, let's get you back writing, okay? We'll put 25 more minutes on the clock. Well, it's already there. Thanks for joining me here, Braid. On your mark, get set, right! Hey, it worked. Yeah, I gotta get the crew together just to say, hi, what you been up to? I can guarantee you everyone's been working hard at something. But there's not a lot to work at. Cool. All right. Keep up that good editing, rewriting. Yes, I've been rewriting a little bit of this. I just want to get out of chapter 6 and finish this. I only have like 4 chapters to write in a week, less than a week now. No biggie. I haven't given up on it, but I think I'm going to double down on the podcasts that I have to finish, which are just sound editing, which takes so much time. So much time. But it's worth it. It is. Next week I'll promote my podcast, if I succeed and get number 4 out. Okay? Hey, that's a pretty good challenge for myself. Actually, since there's so many screenwriters here, I should promote my, I have a screenwriting journal, the 100 Script Challenge. It's like the very first book I made. It's so you can track all the, if you, and when I started, they always said, if you read 100 scripts, then you'll know how to write a screenplay. I don't know if it's true, but it sounds nice. But I always thought, so you're going to read 100 scripts, how are you going to remember everything you've learned from all those scripts? I mean, maybe just in the, whatever that is in your brain, that mill of information. But I thought, wouldn't it be nice if you actually took notes on every script you wrote, and you could write down what the good and the bad are. So I created a journal for that. Have I personally used it? I should have done that during quarantine when we couldn't go anywhere. I should have
Yeah, okay. Yes, I've used it a bit, but I did not ever actually read all the 100 scripts. I should challenge myself to do it. It's good. And maybe after I finish my content creator challenge. Okay. But I should promote that book, because since there's so many screenwriters, you guys don't even know it's there. That's the trouble about making and writing books, is that you have to promote them as much as more than what it takes you to write them and put them out there. Yeah. That's the next challenge. I'm just creating for a year. That's the goal. Not that I can stop creating after a year. Duh. Anyway. All right, I'm writing. I'm focusing again. Thank you. I will promote it. Really a word? I'm making up words now. It is a word. I just don't know if I used it correctly. I guess that's up to the editor to tell me. I guess it's right. I used to play piano. Not like that. Never like that. Oh, hey, did you see my baby Yoda? Grogu? Right back here? Hey, Grogu! Oh, I don't know which my direction is. It's behind my water and my socks. Time to write, Grogu says. He's getting the reflection. He's so cute. And he articulates like his mouth moves. Oh, writing we do. Of course, he doesn't speak in real life. In real life. In fictional life, he does not speak. I love Legos. And I love The Mandalorian. And I'm easily distracted from my work. Alright. Lego. Yeah, both my husband gave me that one for Christmas, and my son gave me a Stranger Things. It's like the houses. It's their house, and then the upside down. That's a cool one. Yep, I've got the shelves. I got to put the shelves up. Not here. I have a lot of Legos. I also have the Friends set. That one's fun. And some lighthouses and stuff. Yeah. Luke, season 2. So good. I'm really interested to see what they'll do in season 3. I won't like Grogu being away from the Mandalorian, you know? Don't ruin a good thing. But it'll be good no matter what. Bring it in. It's downstairs. Yeah, I'd have to run all the way down. Leave you. It's big too. It's like it'd fill the screen. Well, maybe not. Yeah. Sorry, I can't bring it in yet. Maybe I'll try to bring it in for the next on Friday. Come back Friday. You see how I did that? Yeah, it would fill up this. It's very detailed though. It's really cool. It's got a bunch of characters. Although I think it didn't have 11, which is really strange. Next time. Okay. It's a deal. I can. I need to bring it upstairs. Right now it's the centerpiece of my dining room table. No one's commented on it yet though. It's like, yeah, why wouldn't Anne have a Lego in the middle of her dining room table? I have done it for a party once, but it was a Christmas party and it was a Christmas Legos. It looked really cool. It had like a snow sledding hill and skiers. And of course a little Christmas candy cottage. Oh, the things you're learning about me. All right. I really think I can finish this chapter. Oh man, let's see. I've got a lot of notes in this chapter though. I've got to move them. Oh, is that what this chapter is about? Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Okay, I'm gonna introduce it. What's here? Okay, that's... Oh, yeah. Okay. I know what I'm doing now. Oh, yeah. Let's see. 861. What's 861 and 1177? Anyone? Right? Oh shoot, Nick, what did I... Don't do that. Calculator. I mean, I could do it in my brain, but what's the fun of that? 177 plus, what did I say the other one was? I got it. 2,000. Okay. I like to keep my chapters under 3,000 words, so I still got 1,000 to go. Yay! All right, that means I can finally do what I said I wanted to do with this chapter. Okay, there's that. Andrew, you're here. Thanks for popping in. Yes, I've been doing really good. Back at it today. You're on the day job. Thanks for popping in while you could. I know you've got a long day today at the day job. So yeah, I did a shout out to you earlier. So I hope you get to do some writing later when you're done and have a moment of peace at the end of your day. Thanks for saying hi. I think I'm going to finish chapter 6 today. Yay! Bye, Andrew. Thanks for popping in. Let's see. Why did it stop working? Oh. Okay, it's working. All right. Can't spell popping or for a minute. For a minute, I said pooping in. Don't do that. Popping in, much better. Oh, good, it's working. All right. Just under 5 minutes left. Let's make it count. Our sprinting. Ah, what did I just knock over? A cord. Power. No, I don't know what. Oh, it's my. Doesn't matter. No problem. All right, I am finishing this session. We did it again! Yay!
How did you do, Braid? Did you get some good progress going?
I'm almost at the end here. Always save your work. I like to remind people if your program doesn't naturally automatically do it for you. Mine does, but it's a nice feature to have. But it's always good. Make a lot of backup copies too. All right, I'll have to finish that up. Got through a few more pages. Yay! Good for you. That's all we can hope for when we do these writing sprints. And we do 2 of them, 2 25-minute sprints every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I hope you can join me again. I really appreciate you jumping on, Braid, and getting some work done. And I will consider that. I mean, I have been thinking about Screenwriters Beat. We should do something, at least one update. We could probably do a few. Good. I'm glad you're going to keep writing. That's very important, and I'm happy to hear that. I also find this a great start to my day. I mean, I don't know what time zone you're on, but whatever time you do it, it's always cool to use it as a launching platform to keep going. Cool. Very, very glad to hear it. Thanks for jumping in and saying that. And keep writing. Oh, look, my clock is still going. Sometimes it does that. Sorry, we have finished our second sprint for the day. But you can always play an old episode if you like to have the company. I do sort of feel like we're meeting at a coffee house in my office. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys go out into the world with your wonderful creativity and continue to make magic. And I'll look forward to seeing you back here on Friday. Yay! Come join me again. 3rd sprint. Yeah. You should start your own program, and then we can send everyone to you after I'm done. You can have the 9 to 10 slot. A whole channel of 24-hour around the clock sprints. We just need that many people. Would 12? Would take 12 of us? Or it would take 24 actually. But if we get in different time zones, it wouldn't be a hassle. That could be something to do like once. That could be something. All right, we'll work on that. In the meantime, happy writing. Thanks for coming today, and I'll catch you on Friday.